The topic for this session is the master within. The master within is known to most mystics. The master within is what mystics often talk about, and they present it or represent it as something mysterious, as something unknown or even unknowable. But that's not true. The master within is actually the reason you are alive. The master within is that super self, that super being, that super personality, or that super spirit within you, within each individual, within me. So the master within can be anything but mysterious. The master within is anything but secret, but mysterious, but unknown. The master within is knowable, absolutely knowable, just as human life on earth is knowable and absolutely knowable. So the master within is better approached as that being within you wearing this costume called the physical body. That being, that self inside of you that is donning this outer garment called the physical body that moves around, attends lectures, attends church, listens to pastor or theologian, or listens to the teacher or the philosopher. So the master within is actually part and parcel of human life. It is the owner of human life. It is that being that is on holiday here on earth. It is that being that's on a pilgrimage here on earth. It is that being that is the driver, the ruler, the controller of human life on earth. And unfortunately, human beings on earth today, in this era, 5,125 years ago, up to 2012, that era that I call the era of darkness and blindness, the era of hell and suffering, the era of self-demotion and self-reduction, that era of science and religion, or of religion and science. That is the era of teachers, all sorts of teachers, preachers, pastors, and masters. All of them are there. But nobody really understands the master within. Nobody really knows what the great master is. Although he's part and parcel of every individual. The master within gets into human life on earth when the baby is born. On the birth of the body, the physical body, which is the baby breathes in the first time, and the master within goes in side by side with the first breath. And when the physical body is also disused and the divine being in it has had a good time and wants to go, then it leaves this master within, this divine being, leaves the physical body side by side with the last breath. That's just as simple as it is. Everybody's doing it, every child is doing it. Because the master within is the person, the master, the thing that people should get used to. If you get used to it, everyone gets used to it. You find that you are living a perfect life. You are living a life within. You are living a life inside of the super universe above, which people refer to as the other world or the great beyond. This great beyond and the other world called the super universe above is just inside of you. It's just what you go into. And when you discover it suddenly and find that you have entered the human heart way, the super civilization way, which people refer to as heaven, when you find it, discover it, as I have, you find that it's so wonderful. It's there. That is the state of the baby, 0 to 3 years of age. That is the state that the stage goes into when he moves back in his own wonderful way into 3 years of age, 2 years of age, 2 years of age, 1 year, and zero. So the baby is 0 to 3 years, and the stage is 3 back to the 0 year. This is a wonderful place where the Egyptians refer to, the ancient Egyptians in ancient Africa refer to as the Ouroboros, a serpent swallowing its tail, where a state in which the beginning and the end are united, the beginning and the end are one, the tail and the head are together. So this state is not difficult. It's easy. It's simple. What is difficult is the human mind. Because the human mind state is a falling state. You fall and descend into the human mind from the human heart, which is a state of ascendancy, a state of rising. But if you fall into the human mind state, it's a state of fall and descent, and you are already diminished. You are already in the state of in the universe or the world of time and space, which ended in 2012. Most Africans don't know that the universe that they talk about, the end of the world that they talk about, occurred in 2012. You better refer to the internet and see it. I was part and parcel of it. When on that day, in the day it occurred, I was caught up, suddenly caught up into heaven, and I spent the whole day there. When I came back, I found out that day was a special day. I was speechless for hours before I started communicating again. So that's what happened. When you know these things, everything about the human, everything about righteousness, about rightness, wholeness and holism, about positivity and rightness, they are so simple. And they are the good life, the worthy life is so simple. I was a magistrate up to last year, and I looked at this. I had difficulty operating because most colleagues don't like you when you are very honest, very worthy, very pure. People don't like it. People even say that these things are not possible. One man asked me, "Can you say this on television? Can you go on television and say you are perfect? Can you say in television and can you go to television and say you are pure and whatever?" I say I can go to television. I can listen to go to all the televisions in the world and declare this because it's simple. That's my habit. It's not difficult for me to do what is right because that's what I do. January to December and every moment of the day. So that's easy. I told him I can do it. I can do it. You better bring the journalists here and I'll shout and shout it that I practice the simplicity of truth. Truth is simple. That's what every baby does. That's what every sage does. Not the theologian, not the philosopher who thinks these things are difficult. So the master within is the topic for this session, and it is something that everybody should become one with, to master, so that you can hear and see and feel and know all at once. You can be all over the universe at once. This is the topic that everyone, every Nigerian, every African, every member of the world community, because when you become the master within, become one with the master within, then you have become born again. You have become everything and all things that are beautiful, that are perfect, that are good, that are genuine in this world, in human life on earth. I thank you very much for listening.